Hey, I'm Janelle and this is toDIYfor. So while we are all cooped up inside of our homes going absolutely crazy trying to not be bored, why don't you do something productive? Lots of people are doing organizing and deep cleaning. I would highly suggest going through your closet. This is something I like to do every single spring and fall and just refresh the wardrobe, get rid of anything that's worn out or just that I'm not wearing at all, that I don't like anymore. And then take a look at those items and see if there's anything that you can do to just kind of tweak them and make them something that you will actually wear again. Because here's the thing, if you're going to get rid of them anyways, you might as well try and sew and stitch and cut and hem, because if you screw it up, who cares? You were getting rid of it anyway. That's the way I look at least. And I hope that this inspires you to go through your wardrobe and see how you can alter some clothing that you just don't like anymore and turn it into something that you love. So let's get into it. So these are the pants that I want to alter. Also a whole outfit that I want to alter. So these jeans I really like. I think they fit me really well. I love the button detailing on them. I even like that they're bell bottoms. That's why I originally bought them. But I'm so short that I have to wear high heels or high-heeled booties with these pants, and I just simply don't do that regularly enough, so I'm going to cut them off. And then this is like a party shirt. I bought it at a thrift store. I love these kinds of shirts. They're fun for summer and spring. It fits a little off, so we're going to adjust it, and it's also 100% a grandmother's shirt. Did you see those shoulder pads? We're gonna fix that too. So let's start with the pants. I'm going to cut off quite a bit of these pants. I'm gonna make them cut so that they hit just above my ankle. But when you're doing this, I would suggest maybe making them just ever so slightly longer than what you think you need, because once you cut it, you can't go back. And you can always make them shorter once you've tried them on. So cuff your pants to where you think you want. You can do that on one pant leg, take your pants off carefully, or you can even pin them in place and use that as a guideline to cut the opposite pant leg. As I've done here, you're laying your pants out on top of one another. Do this as best you can to match up all of the seams so that they're even. Now these pants are still kind of belling out, and I didn't like how much of a bell there still was. So what I did was I put a dart in the back of this pant leg panel. So just on the back panel. I did do it on the front originally, didn't like the way it looked. I took it out with my seam ripper and nobody even knows. So you can make mistakes and fix them, don't worry. If you're wondering why I didn't take it in on a seam that already existed, I've done that before. I've not had great success with it, and I also didn't want it to completely change all the wear and tear that's already existing on these pants. It was going to be very noticeable, and I didn't mind the way that this dart looked at the back when I did it on the first pant leg. So I'm lining up both of these pants so that we can do the same kind of shape on each one. A dart, by the way, is just kind of like a triangle. As you can see, it goes from smaller to wider at the bottom of this pant leg, and that's simply because my pant legs are wider as they were bell bottoms. So you can do this slowly, which is what I did. I ended up taking it in a little bit more actually the second time through, cut off the excess, and then I zigzag stitched right there to give it a little bit more reinforcement. And then to finish it off, literally throw these pants in the wash and you'll have a nice frayed edge when you take them out of the dryer. Okay, so this shirt, very simple fix. Love this $5 find from the thrift store that I picked up a couple months ago. First off, gotta get rid of these shoulder pads. That's easy. I really love the fit of this shirt. It's loose, it's fun. I'm gonna tuck it in or tie it in a knot, but the sleeves were a little bit long still for me. So all I did was simply cuff it up. And I'm going to take my iron here to reinforce that new cuff. But then I'm also going to just put a couple of stitches in to make sure that stays in place. A few stitches on the top and a few stitches on the bottom, kind of like underneath the armpit. It's pretty unnoticeable, and I did this, of course, on both sleeves. And this is something that you can do to shirts that you want to have cuffed permanently, or you like to wear them 3/4 length. So there you go. So I don't know why I didn't do this earlier, because seriously, that pair of jeans has been sitting in my wardrobe for over a year and I've worn them like a handful of times. And after altering them, they have become, well, they're going to, because it's not warm enough in Canada yet. There's still snow on the ground in places. But once it gets a little bit warmer out, I'm going to be wearing these all spring, all summer, into the fall. I love how they turned out. So let me know how you feel about the way that I altered them, because I know it's kind of unconventional. I don't think I've ever seen anybody alter jeans that way, like taking in the pant leg the way that I did in the back. I know it gives it an extra seam. It's pretty unnoticeable, but I have hemmed and taken in pants along the side, and I just didn't like it. It wasn't very easy for me. I'm not a great sewer. I found this to be easier, and I like the overall outcome. I am in love with these pants. Let me know what you thought of my version of the DIY. Leave that in the comments down below. Share this with friends if you have anybody who might want to alter their clothes. And I really do hope I inspire you to get through your wardrobe, be productive, and turn some old clothing back into something that you love. Feel free to share with me any of your DIYs at home, or just, you know, you're purging, you're cleaning, whatever it is you want to do. Connect with me, because I think we're all dying of a little bit of boredom right now. You can follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at JanelleSteeper. Tag me in anything you want me to check out, and I will be back next week for a new video. Hi and welcome if you're new to my channel. I do new DIYs every single Wednesday, and that's it. Cheers, stay safe.